Nagtataka ka ba kung bakit yung ibang freelancers is meron silang good, long-term, high-value clients, pero ikaw, ang nakukuha mo lang is yung mga may attitude, yung mga galit, yung mga late magpasweldo? Unfortunately, ito ang realidad sa maraming freelancers. And if you're asking yourself, paano sila nakakakuha ng long-term, high-value clients kahit na hindi naman sila ganun kagaling, relax ka lang because today, I'm gonna share the secret with you on why some of the top freelancers get the cream of the crop while others get left behind. So, kung ready ka na, grab your pen and paper and let's get started. Alright, so here's the real problem, guys. The real problem is that a lot of freelancers get ghosted after a few interactions. They struggle with inconsistent gigs, they struggle with abusive clients, they struggle with other people who don't see their value, and unfortunately, just let them go or throw them at the bottom of the pile. And this problem happens because of a few things. First thing is this lack of effective communication skills. Right? This is a big gap. If you're not able to communicate yourself effectively, your results, then you cannot convey the value that you provide. Number two, failure to build genuine relationships with the client. Sometimes this stems from you being too worried about what you think versus actually understanding what the client needs in order for you to focus on that. And then the third one is not positioning yourself as a long-term valuable asset. If you only see yourself as a one-hit wonder, somebody that just does one thing and disappears, that also gets conveyed on how you communicate with clients. The reality is that they would also see you that way. But there's a way. There's a way to flip the script and create a pipeline of long-term loyal clients. Let's unpack it and let's see how that's done. Okay, so here's the approach I'd like you to take. Communicate, connect, and commit, right? Here's how these three transform your interactions in order to retain clients. The first one, communicate. Throughout your freelance career or journey, what you want to do is master the art of communication. And this could start off from written and verbal communication, right? And it really comes through with practice. Active listening helps a lot, mimicking and trying new words, speaking out loud in front of the mirror, interacting with other people, being open to being corrected. Number one thing is really mastering communication. And even though you are not perfect with your communication, showing initiative or the fact that you are continuously learning signals to the clients that this person wants to keep learning how to communicate better. So that's number one. Second one is connecting. So you want to align with the client's goals. Always align with the client's goals. Where most freelancers fall or where most freelancers fail, they focus way too much on what they think and then they're worried about what the clients think about them. Instead, what I'd like you to do is shift that focus and connect your ideas and initiatives to the client's outcomes and goals, right? Because once you're focused on that and you're connected to that, it's easier to make decisions because if you're focused on the client's goals, you're not anxious about or worried about what they think about you. It's more about achieving the goals, right? So connect with that. And finally, commit. You want to go above and beyond. You want to show dedication to the client's success. Especially in this remote world that we're working in, the level of trust is low when you're working remote and you don't have an idea of where people are at, what are they doing, how are they working. So in order for you to make that commitment, you want to showcase that you're putting the time in, you're putting the effort in, you have ideas you're bringing to the table that will help the project continue and flourish. So by implementing these strategies, you will turn into a freelancer that's a one-hit wonder, into somebody that clients want to keep coming back to over and over and over again. So they're aligned to their goals, aligned to the North Star, you communicate well, you're connected with them, and you're committed to the project. All right, so let's take it to the real world. Let's say you finished an engagement with a client and then you're ending it and then you sent out a proposal. The client might say, thanks for your proposal, I'll get back to you. And you could say something like, okay, talk to you soon. That's what a bad freelancer would do. Don't do that. Instead, what you can say after submitting your proposal and the client says, thanks for the proposal, I'll get back to you. You can reply, tighten up that communication, set some expectations, and say something like, great, thanks for your time as well, Mr. Client. Let's set up a follow-up time where we can discuss any questions or clarifications you might have. And I'm really excited about the potential of this project. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. And by doing it that way, again, you didn't change much, but you did a recap, you connected with them, you clarified things, and then you made a commitment to the outcome of the project. So make sure to drizzle those in your communications with the client. Let's take it to the real world now too. So here's my challenge to you. Pick an interaction you've had or you will have with a client this week, and then try to formulate your approach in the communicate, connect, and commit framework, and then let us know how it went. Drop it in the comments below. Did you get another gig from the client? Did they want to keep you? Let us know, and we'll all celebrate that or give feedback to that as well. But wait, before you do that, are you wondering how to deal with a challenging client without losing the job, right? Are you in a job where you have a hard client, but you can't really afford to lose the job? You might want to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell, because in the next video, I'm gonna share with you how you can handle a difficult client without losing the job. It's a must-see for every freelancer in this situation, or for somebody that might be in this situation in the future. So give us a like, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.